Hi, it's Friday, June 14th, and it's time for my Friday wrap up. Busy week this week. Wednesday, we had guests in for lunch, and it was my friend's birthday tomorrow. So we usually get together around this time and celebrate her birthday. And she is a huge dahlia grower. So she has a lovely property in Greeley, Ontario, and she grows a lot of dahlias, and she brought me 3 dahlias. So she brought me Hazel, Boom Boom, and Addison June. I'm going to post pictures of what each of these dahlias look like. These are images from the internet, so fingers crossed mine come out as beautiful as the ones on the internet. There we go. All right, here we are. Here's the birthday girl.
Hi.
And her retired guy.
There you go, the old guy.
And there's mine.
That's hers. Yeah.
We're going to have some lunch.
All right.
And then we're going to have some tea. And then whatever.
That takes all the surprise out of it.
But so she's been having issues with some kind of bug that's been eating her dahlias. So what she has been doing is she's been putting coffee grounds around, used coffee grounds around the base of the plant. And supposedly it keeps the insects away. And I've also read that it will keep some critters away as well. It's such a strong smell that it keeps them away. So I've been collecting coffee grounds. I have a huge bag for her, which I forgot to give her. And so I've been using ones that we've been using recently, and I'm going to put them around dahlias that I'm going to plant today. What else? Well, last night we went out for supper with our dear friend whose husband just passed away. And where is it? Oh yes, we went to a restaurant called Via Marzo. I don't know if I don't know if it's going to be blurry or out of focus because of all of this. But anyway, it was very nice. It's, of course, I can't read the address, but it is in Canada, in Ontario, in Canada, Ontario. And it's like an Italian bistro, and it was very good. They were very busy last night. They had 2 giant tables of customers, and there were 2 servers. So it took us a while to get our drinks. It took us a while to get our supper, but we were talking and just being together, so it didn't really matter. I had a pear and prosciutto pizza, which was delicious. And my friend and I each had a non-alcoholic Moscow Mule, which was delicious as well. I really have to figure out that recipe. And I have to get myself some Moscow Mule mugs too, because they were really, really, really good. Really good. And just a little knitting interjection here. I did make another sock with Songbird fiber yarn. This is her English Robin colorway, and this is just a regular white sock yarn I had in the stash. But I've made it so that I think it's probably going to be for one of the kids. It's big enough, I think, for one of the kids. I haven't quite made the second one yet, but it'll happen. And I have yarn for that too, because I have such a lot of fingering weight yarn stash. I have this lovely blue, and I have this blue that I did make a hat. I don't know if it's, I can't tell if it's blurry or not, but anyway, I made Ian a hat with that a few years back, which he likes and he wears a lot. And then I have all this red, lovely red, that I'm thinking of making, you know, the cuff and the toe, maybe the heel with this, and then this is the main color, or this. haven't quite decided which one I'm going to use. Probably totally depends on, excuse me, how much, what's happening, how much yarn. And they will be shorty socks, and they will be kid shorty socks, so they won't take up quite as much yarn. And I have been looking for a few little projects for the summer that are nice and easy to take along with me. We are going to Newfoundland later this month, and I would like to take something, but not anything big. And I found, I don't know if anybody has heard of the Sophie scarf that's been going around, which I've been eyeing, but and I don't know how this happens, but this designer, her name is Melina Brell. She's released this pattern. It's a free pattern called The Simple Thing. Again, I can't, there is it there. Anyway, from what I can tell, it's pretty much the Sophie scarf. So there's a nice, I have to learn how to make an I-cord cast on. I've done I-cord, but I've never done it as cast on. So that'll be interesting. And the other one is called Simple Shawl. Simple Thing, Simple Shawl. Am I looking for some simple knitting? I think so. And it looks like that. I was very, I can't tell if I'm focusing. Anyway, I like the little eyelet ending and the picot edge. There's another picture of it. Oh, I can't tell. Anyway, from this designer, oh, this is Jane at Hedgerow Yarns. I have heard of Hedgerow Yarns. Never used their yarn, but I have heard of them. So there are two simple projects and the sock project that I think I might be able to do. Okay, I think that's it for me for right now. What I might do, excuse me, is I might go out and do not a bunch, but a few things in the garden, and then do a little garden tour, and then end the video with that. So out I go. I need to have some breakfast, and then out I'll go to plant up some dahlias and whatever else I can see out there to plant up. There's a few other things to go. Anyway, so we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so there we go. What time is it? It's 11:30, and I have the dahlias planted. I watered them, and I will wait for the water to soak in a little bit before I put the coffee grounds in them. Something's nibbling at my liatris as well. Hopefully I can catch that. And the other one is down here. There she is, Hazel. There. I planted some zinnias there. And acquired these little guys, Shasta Daisy and a double coneflower, so they're all potted up. Did a bit of weeding in the veggie patch. Morning glories are starting to come up. Gotta tie those so they can attach themselves to the trellis. Got some flowers on the tomatoes. These are just regular Roma tomatoes. Let's see, is there anything coming on nothing coming on the San Marzano yet, but he looks pretty good. I've been having something eating my radishes. They've recovered. I did put coffee grounds around them, but I'm surprised that they haven't attacked the basil. They did attack the parsley a little bit. But anyway, there's the other tomatoes. They're looking good. Peas are coming up. I've tied them up so they can attach themselves to the trellis. Lots of marigolds because, well, I had lots of marigolds. Something's eating the beans too, so blood meal or coffee grounds. Not sure which one to try. Might try the coffee grounds because I think coffee grounds is good for insects. And then our third little garden. It's got peppers. Look, there's a pepper coming. Little hot salsa pepper. Nobody seems to be eating anything in here yet. But not counting wind, well, other than the regular nibbles. But the cucumbers are looking good. The nasturtiums are starting to come up. So I guess all in all, it's a win. So that's me for the morning. I'm gonna go in and have some lunch, and then tidy the yard, throw some coffee grounds around stuff, get cleaned up. I don't know what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Probably a little bit of Friday tidying. So I hope you all have a terrific weekend. It's supposed to be nice here too. See you next week. Bye.